Hello students, I am Sachitrakar. Welcome to Cars Physics. We are continuing electric potential and this is lecture number 11 on the chapter electric potential. Okay. In lecture number 10, we have discussed in brief the concept of electrostatic potential and work done in moving a charge in an electric field. Also, we have discussed potential energy, electrostatic potential energy due to system of charges, and also on the basis of general principle, work is either change in potential energy or change in kinetic energy or change in both. Okay, and using all these concepts and also using law of conservation of energy, we are going to approach some exemplar numericals in this lecture. Okay. Before starting the numericals, I would like to advise the students who have not gone through lecture number 10. First go through it. Then go through lecture number 11. Okay. And observe how we are approaching the numericals. And again I would like to say, in this lecture, in lecture 11, I will show you some exemplar numericals, but not all the numericals. Okay. These are not enough. You just learn from it, then approach more and more number of numericals for clarity of your fundamental approach to the numericals. Okay. Let's start. Number 1, two charges 7 microcoulomb and minus 2 microcoulomb are at a separation of 0.15 meter. What is work done to separate the charges to infinite distance apart? Okay. So initially, let this is charge Q1, this is positive, this is charge Q1, this is charge Q2, this is charge Q2 means negative. Let separation between them is R1. So here the basic principle, work is equal to change in potential energy. The two charges forming a system, then now there is potential energy of the system. When these two charges are separated through infinite distance apart, then we will take final potential energy. Then work is equal to change in potential energy means final potential energy minus initial potential energy. Okay. Then final potential energy K means 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 into minus Q2 divided by distance. Potential energy K Q1 Q2 by distance. Okay. K Q1 Q2 by distance. So final distance is infinity. So final potential energy is 0. So initial potential energy K 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1. Q1 is 7 microcoulomb. 7 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. Q2 minus 2 microcoulomb. 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb divided by distance. Initial distance is 0.15 meter. Okay. Now, in place of 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, we can write 9 into 10 to the power 9, then Q1 Q2 by R. Okay. Then this will come minus 0.7 joule. Minus 0.7 joule, you may solve it. Then now work done. Final potential energy is 0 minus initial potential energy minus 7 joule. Then our answer is 0.7 joule. Two easier numericals. Okay. So this is the principle. Work is change in potential energy, final potential energy minus initial potential energy. Then change in potential energy is work. Okay. Then question number 2. Question number 2. Okay. A charge a charge of 5 coulomb, too easy numerical, too easy. A charge of 5 coulomb is displaced from one point to another point in an electric field, okay. A charge of 5 coulomb is displaced from one point to another point in an electric field, okay, through a displacement of 0.5 meter, through a displacement of 0.5 meter, and work done is found to be 10 joule. If a charge particle of 5 coulomb is displaced between 2 points through a displacement of 0.5 meter, then work done is found to be 10 joule. Find potential difference, PED, find potential difference between the 2 points. Very easy, between the 2 points. Again, work is equal to potential difference into charge. General formula we have already discussed in lecture number 10. Work is equal to potential difference into charge. Okay. Then here, work is 10 joule, potential difference and magnitude of charge is 5 coulomb, then potential difference between the 2 points is 10 divided 5 is 2 volt. Just put the formula. So we will approach some good numericals. Okay. Question number 2. Then question number 3. Two identical charges are at the 2 vertices of an equilateral triangle. Two identical charges are at 2 vertices of an equilateral triangle. Only 2 charges are there at 2 vertices of an equilateral triangle. Okay. What is work done? Okay. Another data is given. Potential energy of the system of charges is, let you, 2 charges at 2 vertices of an equilateral triangle, and potential energy of the system of 2 charges. Potential energy of system of 2 charges is given you. Okay. What is work done to bring another identical charge from infinity to the vertices? So see, 2 charges at 2 vertices to the third vertices of the triangle. Equilateral triangle, initially there are 2 charges are identical, okay, are at 2 vertices, and potential energy of the system of 2 charges is U. Then what will be work done to bring another identical charge to the third vertices? Okay. See, Suppose options are given: U, B bit, 2U, C bit, 3U, D bit, 4U. Think it. Very easy numerical, okay, and objective base. Then what is correct? U, 2U, 3U, 4U. Okay, U, 2U, 3U, and 4U. Think it. Work is change in potential energy. Work is change in potential energy means, you got the answer? Okay. Work is equal to final potential energy minus initial potential energy. Final potential energy minus initial potential energy. Okay. Here, initial potential energy is U. System of two charges C. Initial potential energy is U. Let this is the equilateral triangle, this is charge Q, this is charge Q, and let sides are A. Then initial potential energy, that's equals to U, is potential energy of the system of two charges. Then what is potential energy? K, Q into Q, Q square divided by distance K, Q1, Q2 by R. Here distance is A. Then if we bring another identical charge, these two charges are initially at the two vertices, this is A, this is A, this is A. Another charge Q is brought from infinity to this third vertices. This is brought from infinity. Okay, now final potential energy of the system of three charges between these two charges K, Q into Q, Q square divided by R, A. Between these two charges K, Q square divided by A. Between these two charges plus K, Q square divided by A. So final potential energy is 3K Q square by A. This is initial potential energy, U, okay, and this is final potential energy. Then work is equal to final potential energy 3K Q square by A minus initial potential energy K Q square by A. And I may write, in place of K Q square by A, U, then this is 3U minus K Q square by A is U. So our answer is 2U. So option is B. Okay. So general principle, work is change in potential energy. Work is equal to final potential energy minus initial potential energy. Okay. Number 4. Again another easier numerical. Number 4. Three charges. I am showing you in diagram. Three charges. You may take similar nature of charges or dissimilar nature of charges, whatever you think. Okay, I am showing just you the form of numerical. Let this is plus Q, this is plus Q, this is plus Q, and the sides are A. You may take one of the charge minus or Q1, Q2, Q3. Okay, plus or minus, whatever you may take. Follow general principle. So potential or potential energy, the basic idea. Potential or potential energy matters about sign of charge. If charge is positive, take positive sign. If charge is negative, then take negative sign. Simple. Okay. So initially three charges Q, Q, Q are at the three vertices of an equilateral triangle of side A. This is initial configuration. Initial configuration and final configuration. I will represent the final configuration. Let now the charges are kept at the vertices of an equilateral triangle of side 2A. Then what is work done? So question is like this. three identical charges. I have taken identical. You may take Q1, Q2, Q3, or you may take any one negative, whatever may be. Three identical charges are placed at the three vertices of an equilateral triangle of side A. Equilateral triangle of side A. Then what will be work done to keep the charges at the vertices of an equilateral triangle of side 2A? Or what will be work done to increase the sides of equilateral triangle to 2A? Simple. Then work is equal to again work is equal to final potential energy minus initial potential energy. Okay. So potential energy due to change in configuration, what we have discussed. This is initial configuration, this is final configuration. Then what is the initial potential energy? U initial. Between these two charges, K, Q into Q, Q square by A. Between these two charges, K, Q square by A. Between these two charges also K, Q square by A. Potential energy or potential are scalar quantities, so total potential energy is 3 kq square by A, and final potential energy again in similar form 3 kq square by 2A. 3 kq square by 2A. kq into q by 2A, kq into q by 2A, kq into q by 2A. Okay. Now what? Final potential energy 3 into kq square by 2A minus 3. You may take half 1 by 2. 3 kq square by A minus 3 kq square by A. Okay. Then what is work done? Just subtract it. Just subtract it. Okay. Then potential energy is 1 by 2 minus 1 into 3 kq square by A. Okay. 3 kq square by A. 3 k. Oh. Final 1 by 2 into 3 kq square by A. 3 kq square by A. Okay. Then 3 kq square by A is brought common. Then work is equal to 1 by 2 into 3 kq square by A. Okay. This is the answer. 1 by 2 into 3 kq square by A. Okay. 3 kq square by A. 1, 2, 3. Then 3 kq square by 2A. 1, 2, 3. Then final potential energy 1 by 2 into 3 kq square by A minus initial potential energy 3 kq square by A. 3 kq square by A is brought common. Then 1 by 2 minus 1. Okay, this is minus. 1 by 2 minus 1 means this is minus. Okay. Minus 1 by 2 into 3 kq square by A. Similarly, it may be asked 4 identical charges, each of Q, are placed at the 4 corners of a square of side A. Then what is work done to increase the side to 2A, 3A, 4A, whatever is given? Let's find first final potential energy, then initial potential energy, subtract, work is change in potential energy. Okay. Question number 5. Question number 5. I am showing you in the diagram. Let's consider this is a square. This is a square. Okay. 4 point charges are at the corners of a square. Let sides are given 1 meter. Let this charge is Q1 plus 4 microcoulomb. Plus 4 microcoulomb. This charge is Q2. Let minus 3 microcoulomb. This charge is Q3. Let plus 2 microcoulomb. This charge is Q4. Let plus 1 microcoulomb. 4 charges Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 are placed at the corners of a square of side 1 meter. Okay, simple question. Find potential energy of this system of charges. Simple question. What is potential energy of this system of charges? Potential energy. Energy due to configuration, change in configuration. Let's assume initially these charges were at infinity with respect to each other. Okay. Then initial potential energy is 0. Then we have to only find final potential energy, and final potential energy is K, Q1, Q2 divided by, let this distance is A, side is A plus K, Q1, Q4 by A, K, Q1, Q2 by A, Q1, Q4 by A plus K, Q3, Q4 by A plus K, Q2, Q3 by A. See, between these two charges, K, Q1, Q2 by A. Between these two charges, K, Q1, Q4 by A. Between these two charges, K, Q3, Q4 by A. Between these two charges, K, Q2, Q3 by A. And finally, between these two charges, so this distance is root 2A. So, plus K, Q1, Q3 divided by distance is root 2A. Between these two charges, K, Q2, Q4 divided by, again distance is root 2A. So, by putting all the values, K is 9 into 10 to the power 9, Q1 is 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb, Q2 is minus 3 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb, Q3 is plus 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb, and this is 1 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. So here you may take, this is a negative, minus Q2, Q1 into minus Q2, Q1, Q4, Q3, Q4, here Q2 is negative, minus Q2 into Q3. Again, Q1, Q3 both are positive, Q2, Q4 is negative. Taking appropriate sign, now put the values Q1, Q2, K and A is given 1 meter, and solving you will get 7.62 negative, it will come in negative, 7.62 into 10 to the power minus 2 joule. Okay, just put the values. Okay, then question number 6, very good question. Will I raise it? Okay. Question number 6, a beautiful question, may be applicable for your competitive standard. Just see the configuration. This is the origin. Okay. These are 2 point charges. Okay. This is origin. Let's take, this is along x-axis. Okay. Let's take 2 point charges. Let this charge is Q1, 2 microcoulomb. This charge is Q2, again 2 microcoulomb. So this distance is 3 meter. This distance is 3 meter. Of course, this is along negative x-axis. This is along positive x-axis. Let's consider this is y-axis. Okay. This is y-axis. Let a charge at a distance 4 meter, another charge Q3, which is equals to minus 4 microcoulomb is placed now. Okay, 2 charges Q1 and Q2 separated by a distance of 6 meter in x-axis. Okay. Another charge minus 4 microcoulomb is at a distance 4 meter from origin, means along positive y-axis direction. Okay. Initially, the charge is at rest, means its velocity is 0. Initially, it is at rest. If it is released, if the charge Q3 is released from this position, where it will move? The first question, where it will move? See, the general vector form, Q3 will be attracted by Q2 and Q3 will be attracted towards Q1. Okay. So, obviously, if this angle is theta, this angle is theta, these two forces will have component along this direction. Okay. So, it will move towards origin. So, question is like this: if it is released from rest, what will be its velocity when it reaches at origin? Okay. No need to go to this concept now. We are now doing our question on the basis of work is change in potential energy or change in kinetic energy or change in both. Okay. If the charge is released from rest, from this position, what will be its velocity when it reaches at origin? Okay. See, initial condition. At initial condition, kinetic energy is 0 because this charge is at rest. Then potential energy. Kinetic energy, let's take E, kinetic energy 0. Potential energy is U. Potential energy is UC. This angle is 90 degrees. This is 3, this is 4. Obviously, this is 5 meter. This is 3, this is 4. This is 5 meter. Then potential energy. At initial condition, potential energy of the system K, Q1. Q3 is negative, minus Q3, minus 4 microcoulomb, divided by 5 meter. I am writing directly the values, initial potential energy between these two charges K, 9 into 10 to the power 9, into. Q1 is 2 microcoulomb, 2 into 10 to the power minus 6, into Q3 is minus 4 microcoulomb, minus 4 into 10 to the power minus 6, divided by distance is 5 meter plus. Between these two charges, K, 9 into 10 to the power 9, Q1, 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb, Q2, 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb, divided by distance between them is 6 meter plus, between these two charges, K, 9 into 10 to the power 9, these two charges, Q2, 2 into 10 to the power minus 6, into Q3, minus 4 into 10 to the power minus 6, divided by distance is again 5 meters. Okay. This is the initial potential energy of the system. Then final condition. Final condition, when the charge reaches at origin. When the charge reaches Q3, reaches at origin, then what is potential energy? This is initial potential energy, then final potential energy between these two charges, Q1, Q2, K, means 9 into 10 to the power 9, between Q1 and Q2. Q1 is 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. Q2 is again 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb, divided by, of course, the mass of charge Q3. Of course, the mass of charge Q3 should be given. Let mass is 1 gram. Okay. Suppose mass we have taken 1 gram. Okay. So, between these two charges, 2 microcoulomb, divided by distance, 3 plus 3 is 6. Between these two charges, K, Q1, Q3 by 3 meter. Between these two charges, K, Q2, Q3 by 3 meter, but magnitude of Q1 is equal to magnitude of Q3. Magnitude of Q1 is equal to magnitude of Q2. So we may write 2 into K, 9 into 9 into 10 to the power 9 into between any two charges between Q1 Q3 or Q3 Q2, whatever we may take. Q1 2 microcoulomb, 2 into 10 to the power minus 6. Q3 is 4 microcoulomb minus 4 into 10 to the power minus 6 divided by 3 meter. Between these two charges also this, so we have taken 2. Then final kinetic energy is half mv square. Then as per law of conservation of energy, U final plus kinetic energy final, let's take kinetic energy final, EF, this is EI, okay. Then it is U initial plus kinetic energy initial, okay. See, U final minus U initial, see. Final kinetic energy, we may write in place of kinetic energy half, in place of mass 10 to the power minus 3 kg into V square is equal to. Initial kinetic energy is 0, means U initial minus U final. See, this is U final, this is U initial, then we have to subtract U initial, U initial minus U final, okay. We will subtract U final from U initial, see whatever is common that will be cancelled. 6 meter, this is 6 meter, okay. See. U initial minus U final, in U initial 9 into 10 to the power 9 into 2 into 10 to the power minus 6, 2 into 10 to the power minus 6 by 6, here also same, so these two will get cancelled because we are subtracting final kinetic energy from initial kinetic energy, okay. Now, half into 10 to the power minus 3 into V square is equal to U initial. Now it is left, these two factors, this is and this is. Calculate U initial and U final, okay. Then this is delta U, okay. This is delta U. Then V is equal to square root of, I am writing here, V, final velocity square root of 2 delta U divided by 10 to the power minus 3. This is mass of the charged particle. Then solving, you will get V is equal to 6.2 meter per second, okay. Just apply work energy principle and simply use this principle, you will get your answer. Final kinetic energy is, initial kinetic energy is 0, final kinetic energy is half mv square, and half mv square is equal to U initial minus U final as per law of conservation of energy, okay. Then next question, question number 7. Question number 7, again I am using directly the theory. An electron is accelerated between 2 points in an electric field. An electron is accelerated between 2 points in an electric field, okay. If potential difference between the 2 points, very easy, is 1 volt, find final velocity of the electron. We have already discussed about the concept Okay, here the principle is work is change in kinetic energy, work is change in kinetic energy, and work is charge into potential difference. Change in kinetic energy is half mv square minus 0, then final velocity square root of 2 ev by mass. Square root of 2, charge of electron 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Potential difference, V is potential difference, okay. Potential difference is 1 volt, potential difference is 1 volt, okay. Divided by mass of electron, 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg, and solving you will get final velocity. See, work is equal to charge into potential difference, okay. Change in kinetic energy half mv square minus 0, and solving it you will get 6 into 10 to the power 5 meter per second, okay. This is too easier, just use the formula. In place of electron may be given some positive charge, then electron will be accelerated from low potential to high potential. Positive charge will get accelerated from high potential to low potential. Only directions of motion are opposite. Otherwise, the concept is same for both cases. Okay. This is a question. Question number 8. Let's consider this is a cube. This is a cube. Okay. Each side of the cube is, let A. Each side is A. A. There are 4 charges, Q. These are 4 charges. Let's take another 4 charges, Q. Again 4 charges. Means there are 8 identical charges are at the corners of a cube of side A. Okay. Then it is asked to find potential energy of another. This is the original configuration. Okay. Potential energy of another identical charge placed at the center of cube. 8 identical charges each of Q are placed at the corners of a cube of side A. What is potential energy of another identical, means again charge Q, placed at the center of the cube? Then only thing you have to find the distance from any one corner. Then you know this distance is, I am showing you this distance. This distance is, this is A, then this is root 2A. Then this distance is also A. Then from one corner to another corner, distance is square root of root 2A square plus A square. That's equals to 2A square plus A square, means 3A square, square root of 3A square root 3A. Then this distance will be distance of center of cube from any corner is root 3A by 2. Okay. So potential energy between these 2 charges, between any 2 charges, means charge placed at the center of the cube and any one of the charge, then potential energy is Q into Q divided by root 3 by 2A. So this is equals to 2KQ means KQ square divided by root 3A. So see, this type of 8 sets are there. This is one set. Due to this, and there are 8 charges at 8 corners. So total potential energy is equal to 8 into 2KQ square by root 3A. Now you go on solving. 8 into 2 is 16 by root 3a, 16 divided by root 3a into k. K means 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into q square. Okay. Then 4, 3, 4, 16. This is 4. This is 4. Okay. Let's solve it. Is this right? All these things, just check it. All are positive. Yes, all are positive. Positive, positive, positive. Okay. Then solving we will get 4 q square divided by root 3 pi epsilon naught into a. Take it cost. 4 q square divided by root 3 pi epsilon naught a. This is potential energy of another identical charge placed at the center of the cube. Okay. Final, complete. The last question. In today's lecture, I am going to approach the last question, and very good question. Okay. Question number 9. A 10 mega electron volt alpha particle. A 10 mega electron volt alpha particle moving along a straight line towards a stationary nucleus of atomic number 80. A 10 mega electron volt alpha particle means 10 mega electron volt is the energy of alpha particle. We have discussed electron volt is units of energy moving along a straight line towards a stationary nucleus of atomic number 80. Nucleus is at rest and its atomic number is 80. Find distance of closest approach. So see the concept. This is the stationary nucleus. Charge of nucleus is positive plus Z, and Z is given 80 atomic number. An alpha particle is moving. Means the alpha particle is in motion, means the alpha particle has kinetic energy initially. Initially it has kinetic energy. And initially the alpha particle is at, let's assume, infinite distance. So there is no influence of electric field produced by this nucleus on the alpha particle, because alpha particle starts its motion. We have to assume like this: alpha particle starts its motion from infinity, and when it enters, when it approaches the nucleus, means in the electric field of nucleus, then nucleus is positive, alpha particle is positive, then it will repel it. So finally the alpha particle will come to temporary rest at this point. This is the point where alpha particle will come to temporary rest. Thereafter, this alpha particle will again retrace its path in opposite direction. So finally, the alpha particle is brought to rest at this point. Okay, because this is positive, alpha particle is positive, the motion is retarded, and this is the distance of closest approach. We have to find this distance. So here the principle, kinetic energy, this is initial kinetic energy is 10 mega electron volt, and here kinetic energy final is 0 because the alpha particle is brought to rest. So change in kinetic energy. Okay, or you may take the principle, potential energy initial plus kinetic energy initial is equal to potential energy final plus kinetic energy final. So initial potential energy is 0 since we do assume alpha particle starts its motion from infinity, and kinetic energy plus 10 mega electron volt, 10 into 10 to the power 6 electron volt, again multiply charge of electron 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19, then kinetic energy is converted to joule. 1 electron volt is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule, what we have discussed in previous lecture. Okay, then potential energy final, K. Charge of alpha particle is 2e, charge of nucleus is Z, K Q1 Q2 divided by distance r plus final kinetic energy is 0. Then we can solve for r, K. 9 into 10 to the power 9, 2 into charge of electron 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 into Z, Z is 80, charge of electron 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19, okay, divided by cross multiplying r, divided by 10 into 10 to the power 6 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19, and solving you will get distance of closest approach. Distance of closest approach is 2.3 into 10 to the power minus 14 meters. Okay. So these are some fundamental questions, and also we have approached some application based questions. Go through all these questions, and again I like to say the same thing, these are not sufficient. Okay, go through the fundamental, then approach numericals, okay, from your referring books, okay, from general book and from objective book, any standard objective. Okay, carry on your interest and effort. Thanks students. Thank you for your sincere support. Thanks.